Good afternoon. You are listening to the Moncrieffs Show on Newstalk 106 to 108. Now, we wanted to ask the nation if they had a clue about human rights, and specifically Amnesty International. So we sent our reporter Henry McKean to find out.
I'm not sure.
Human rights. No, I'm sorry, I don't want to.
Well, everyone has a right to freedom and be treated as a human being, no matter where you're from or your colour, your race, anything.
You want to wear a pair of shorts on a cold day, like the guy I met this morning? That's completely down to him.
A pair of shorts?
A pair of shorts.
On a freezing cold day?
I was freezing.
Well, we always had good human rights in Wexford. It was always a place where everybody took notice of their neighbour, helped out their neighbours as well as they could.
First of all, deep question for just after your lunch.
I think the government is very happy to sign conventions in Geneva, Brussels and the UN, but the implementation on the ground is an awful lot to be desired.
I think people have a right to choose anywhere. But I think people are bullied in most of the world with the ability, with this. It's as if they don't even know that they can choose certain privileges that they actually have. That is their right to choose.
I think it's a nice thing to do.
The right to life, the right to earn your living, the right to bring up your family. And in Ireland, it's reasonably good.
I want to ask you about human rights. Just give me a minute.
When we are talking about money, everything else comes, second, and human rights usually are the very last place in the scale,
Human rights is about freedom.
I would be very strong about in Muslim women, how they have to, in their culture, the way they have to behave. I wouldn't last 2 seconds.
And when you hear about children, they're only 4 years of age and they're working away in a factory, how does that make you feel?
Lucky that I live in a country where I don't have to work like that.
And what's your view on Amnesty? Have they made a difference?
They do a great job, but I don't think a lot of the governments of the world help them out that much, to be honest with you.
But the government, all over the world, they are in control of everything. So Amnesty could be saying something and they won't listen.
A friend of mine used to work for Amnesty actually, and she was at the electric picnic the last 2 years, so we always helped out and stuff.
So is that what Amnesty International does? They just go to electric picnic and have the crack?
No, that's not it at all. They sign petitions and get awareness for people who are in trouble.
It's everybody's right to live with some sort of dignity, and I think it's very important. I'm a member of Amnesty myself.
Again, I think they've done a great job, but they've a lot of work ahead of them,
Have you heard of them before?
No.
No.
I think they're doing a good job, though,
They've highlighted a lot of injustices.
I do think they do a very good job, yeah.
But it is doing something and it's trying to do something.
It's respecting others and giving everyone an equal chance.
Anything else?
No.
You're just going to show me your tongue?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go, some very interesting answers there, and I think it's fair to say that in the main, based on that, the people of Ireland understand what human rights are and what Amnesty stands for. Thanks for listening.